Come on in, welcome to my home. Today we are going to make blonde brownies. I've done this before, but this is a new recipe which I have linked down in the description, and I've also added the things which I changed to this recipe. I like it, it's pretty good, I think you're going to enjoy it. Let's get started. The first thing that we're going to need to do is preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, once our oven is preheated, we are going to combine basically our dry ingredients after we do a really important step. Alright, the big step that we need to do is you either want to grease your baking pan, or you can do what I'm going to do, which is line it with parchment paper. There we go. Alright, I just folded my parchment paper into a square like this. I'm going to open it back up and then fold it to connect the corners. It's sort of like wrapping a present. There. Here. This does not need to be perfect, so don't drive yourself crazy with that. It just needs to be done. Alright, I'm going to stick this off to the side. It looks ugly, but it works. Alright, next thing that we're going to do is we are going to combine our dry ingredients. So we have our flour, our baking powder, baking soda, and I'm going to just give these a little simple stir. You want to get these so that they're mixed together fairly well. Alright, so next I will put my paddle for my mixer here, if I can do that. So then we're going to add our sugar and melted butter. I'm going to turn this on low. And what I like to do right now is add the pinch of salt. Because I'm using sea salt, you'll want to, if you're using regular table salt, you'll want to use the recommended amount. Then while that's going, I will break up my egg and beat my egg with a fork. No, this is not Crown Royal. This is vanilla. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of vanilla. While that's mixing, and make sure that we are locked down here, I'll add my chocolate chips. I love easy recipes like this. Let's bring back over our pan. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'll take this out. And I'm going to mix this up one last time in here to make sure I don't have any flour or anything. And then just pour this into my baking vessel. Alright, here's the one thing you want to do since you have these corners sticking up. Press this down and then spread it out a bit. You want to try to get a nice even layer. Now the cool part. This bakes for about 20 to 25 minutes until a skewer stuck in the middle comes out clean. So let's get this baking. Okay, so we are out of the oven, and now I'm going to put this is what's cool about this. I can just put that on the cooling rack. You can see it a little bit better. And now we are going to let this totally cool, so that way it'll be ready for us to taste it in a minute. So let me let this cool. Alright, we've let this cool a bit. I'm going to slice off a nice little piece. Put it on a plate. Alright, let's give this a taste. Overall, that's really good. It's not too sweet, which is really nice. It does have sort of an eggy taste to it, which also isn't bad at all. It is nice and fudgy. This was really, really easy to do, and I mean really easy to do. One of the things that you can quickly do in no time at all. This is probably just as fast as driving to the supermarket and getting something to snack on. This was fun. I liked making this. It'll give me something to like snack on later on. I think we're going to use some ice cream, put some ice cream on it, and it'll be a nice little dessert. If you try this, the link down below is in the description, which will take you to the recipe. This was a lot of fun to make, and it also gets my sweet tooth, hits it right where it should be. At this time, I'd like to thank these wonderful people who are my Patreon and my channel members. They help keep this channel going, and they also get all of these videos most of the time early. Then there's a behind-the-scenes vlog which explains why they might not have gotten this video early. But there's lots of things going on. They can give suggestions and that sort of thing. They help keep the channel running. If you're interested in supporting this channel, go ahead and click that button. It will take you to the Patreon or channel members page. Also, you can like and share this video, which really does help the YouTube algorithm that let people know that this is a good video to watch. So let me know what you thought of it down in the comments and what changes you might make to this. I did find that it took me 40 minutes to bake it at this size. But that's okay. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope we can see you again the next time you stop by.